the weekend, we did something different. We went to a sneaker event called TheSoleXchange. And yes, we were willing to risk $40, $20 each to understand not only how buying and selling works in the shoe game, but to truly get an understanding of the men and women behind the sneaker and the mentality it truly takes to become a successful sneakerhead. And what I've discovered is it takes way more than liking or loving sneakers to become a movement, to become your dream, to become who you are. Here is the mentality of not only a sneakerhead, but a movement, a vision, and a dream that is changing lives and becoming their reality.
And we are here with the man behind the SoleXchange, Jamie.
One of the men. One of the men.
Excuse me. One of the men.
Yeah, can't take all the credit. It really is a team effort with us. You know, Joe is obviously the biggest branch on our tree, but it really is a team effort. I mean, Zaya Katy did a great job out here in Florida, bringing the crowd out. Joe always does a great job securing the venue. And then, you know, we come down, and this is what we do, man. For us, it's about the customer. It's about the shopping experience for the customer and making sure that our vendors are making money and our customers are getting deals. And that's what we do. I mean, we make a premium effort to bring that side of our community back, since a lot of times we're put in a light where it's about being money hungry and not really helping. This is where the SoleXchange comes in. We come, we put the event on, guaranteed steals, $100 Jordans that we gave away today, 8 pair for free, high-end raffles, Yeezys for $10. No one else does that, but that's what we do here.
So we are here with Zaya X. Welcome to BabyKhyani's channel.
Poppin', everybody.
And what really motivated you to start this movement and actually just start with sneakers?
The passion of sneakers originally came, you know, being younger and not really being able to afford shoes and seeing other people with such great footwear, and little by little, you know, I would get that one pair and you'd have to rock it the entire year. But there was one shoe in particular, and you know, everybody knows this, I've said this numerous of times, Reebok Kamikaze one. When I got that shoe, it was almost like you almost stepped into like a different realm. Like, everybody noticed you now, and hey, that's the kid with the cool shoes, and that just it almost becomes like an addiction. And you know, within time, you get older and you become a lot more financially stable, and you know, it allows you to, you know, sort of catch up on a lot of stuff that you missed out on when you was younger.
What is your advice to sneakerheads, to just people in general that's really trying to come up off of the sneaker movement?
I would say always be yourself. Always be yourself. A lot of times people think, well, you know, what worked for me will work for you. And sometimes it's not always like that. You'll be surprised. I've built, you know, 6 years. You know, it's amazing to walk into an event and people say, hey, ain't you Zaya? Hey, ain't you Zaya? And I can honestly say I did it doing it my way. Everything my way, the way I wanted to do it. Never did I feel the pressure of, well, you know, I kind of got to do it like them because they're successful. No, I always figured I would make my own success my way. So my advice is always be yourself. Always do it your way. Be your own boss. Be creative. Don't be greedy. Learn to collaborate with other people. You know, when someone else wants to do stuff, hey, jump on board. The more people, the more brains, the more knowledge, the more power, the more easier it makes it for you to proceed forward.
And really good point that you mentioned about networking. And
networking is super key. Sneaker events, a lot of people don't like coming to sneaker events. They have their different reasons, but a sneaker event is probably the best place to meet people that are in the same category as you. You can literally stop, make a conversation, and you may have a piece and they may have a piece. And when you put the piece together, it may make something. And you never know that if you're just gonna sit at home. Like, you can sit here and watch this video 1,000 times. It's not gonna get you anywhere. You gotta get up, and you got to come out, and you got to mingle with the people. That's how I've always felt. Like, I consider myself normal like everybody else.
Where did Zaya X start as far as his first networking opportunity?
It really started, I used to take photographs of my shoes, and my laptop crashed, and I lost a lot of photos that I had. And you know, I tried to do it again, and another laptop crashed. And what I did was, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do YouTube, and not necessarily to do like shoe reviews or talk to anybody, but it was more like a way to categorize my shoes and never lose the footage. And little by little, you know, one person sees you, hey, that's Zaya. Next person sees you, hey, that's Zaya. And you realize that when you talk, there's somebody on the other end of the camera. So with that, it just proceeded on, and it was almost like a snowball effect. And I've been truly blessed. I've been truly blessed. Like I said, I've always done it my way. I always have fun. Always have fun. There's always time for business, but definitely always time for fun.
How many hours would you say you put in each and every day to the sneaker movement and to your sneaker passion?
I hate to sound like super corny, but it's literally an all day, everyday job to me. Not necessarily sneakers, but if you follow my channel, you see I do a lot of vlogging. You know, I do it all, and it's because I want the person out there to be able to, when they see me in person, they don't have to say, well, you know, I don't know if I could talk to. I want you to feel so comfortable that you can literally come up to me and we can start a conversation. And in order to do that, I need to give myself as much as possible to the people. And I've always felt that. I want it to be a one-on-one. I don't want it to feel like awkward, like if you see me or anything like that.
Last but not least, how does it feel to be living your dreams and seeing it happen in reality?
I tell you right now, it's an amazing feeling. The one thing that you could always do for yourself is be your own boss. You know, there's a certain way of life, and a lot of people follow it. Millions, hundreds of millions of people follow it. And that's, you know, 8 o'clock, wake up, go to work, come home, do the daily routine, go to sleep. And you could do that forever and never experience anything. Or you could do it your way. One thing that someone told me that stuck in my mind, and it'll forever stick in my mind, and it's truly changed my life. It's made everything, the process a lot easier. You could either build your own dream, or you could get hired by someone else to build theirs. And literally, the words are just, if you really think about it and you really let it play in your mind, it's crazy. And literally, with those words, I said, you know what, I gotta do it. I gotta take it to the next level. And you know what? Even if I can't take it to the next level, I'm gonna have fun on the way up there.
It's absolutely beautiful when you really share that it's not a one-man show.
No, it definitely isn't.
It's a whole team that makes
definitely isn't.
dreams
and you'd be
come
surprised.
true.
It's the people around you. It's the people that you talk to every day. It's the people you hang out with every day. Literally, what you don't know is that every single one of those people is a single little piece that you need to make an entire puzzle. And when that entire puzzle is done, you know, you take care of all those pieces because they added to your success. And that's the whole team. Shout out to SoleXchange, the whole SoleXchange team, Ease the Crave, TSGK, love you to death. What can I say? It takes a little bit of everybody to make one big monster.
Thank you again, and we really appreciate you and who you are, and
Absolutely.
you are really shining bright. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And I'm here with Tony D2. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Hold on. I really just wanted to get an insight of who you are, because a lot of us just see you putting up sneaker videos and doing a lot of things. You know, you have your own website, etc. So, I mean, would you consider yourself a semi-entrepreneur?
I mean, that's how I feel right now, because I mean, I do a lot of things. I don't do just one thing.
Where did your inspiration for sneakers or wanting to be your own boss, where did it really first start?
Kind of started just after high school. You know, I didn't want to work for no one. I never want to work for anybody. You know, I always wanted to do my own thing, so I just started doing my own thing to make, you know, my own money, not working for another man, another company, and just to build my own dreams. The sneaker thing, I always had sneakers in high school, and just I like to collect them, and just I always like to look good. But then, you know, at the time, I do music videos, I do interviews, music videos, vlogs, and all that. Before I even did the sneaker reviews, But I had a camera and I had a whole bunch of shoes, and I was like, you know, I seen a whole bunch of people doing this, like Bull and DB Town, and there was a lot of people, Zaya, and I would just pick the camera up and I just started reviewing whatever I had. And after that, you know, people started to catch on, they liked the quality, so I just kept going and going and going, and I kept seeing more people, you know, hopping on, supporting me, so I just kept going with it.
What would you say is your biggest motivation to being successful?
It has to be the haters. They, you know, they keep me going. Like, if people are hating on you, you're doing something right. So the more that you get that, the more I want to strive to keep doing. Because when you're a nobody and you're not doing anything, nobody's gonna say nothing to you. Because you're right where they want you to be. You know, just doing nothing. So I think that's probably, you know, one of my biggest. And also I just want to take care of my family, and you know, that's why I just work hard.
What would you say is the #1 key to making it in this industry, as far as the sneaker industry?
I think the key is being yourself, being the individual, not being a part of the hype, being stuck, like, be a influencer. That's the main key, an influencer. If you're able to influence people, and in a good way, then you'll be successful in the whole sneaker thing. Because there's many kicks that I get that are general or that sit on shelves, and people would never even try getting them until they see me review them. They change their mind. And I think that that's something that, you know, is why people like me, you know, why they like to watch my videos, because they find new things they never thought existed because of that. And if you can do that, then you're good, you know, you're good to go. Just that. And you just gotta have a passion for shoes as well. Don't go in it for the money, go in it for the passion of the shoe, you know what I'm saying?
What is going on with the flagging situation? We all want to know.
I mean, it seems like an individual, you know, somebody just keeps constantly trying to, you know, knock me down, but you know, and not in a bad way, but I'm a roach, you know. Once you can't get rid of me, I'm gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna have any time. You can call Terminex, whatever. I'm gonna find a way to get back, you know. And that's what I've been doing for the past year. I mean, I've been knocked down, but still getting up. So
where does that drive come from? How, like, if a person didn't know where to proceed and really, like, understand where you get that, hey, you knocked me down, I'm gonna get back up mentality, where does that come from?
Probably just how I was raised. I mean, you know, like I said, they knocked me down, so I can't let them win. You know, that's the main thing. I just can't. Maybe this is my pride, maybe something, but I just can't. I can't let them win. I have to keep going, and it's just something that was just been with me ever since. I don't. You know, some people have it, some people don't. Some people quit, some people don't quit. And shout out my boy Chris P. That's like my
Let's
brother.
Get him on here. He want to get his shine.
That's my brother.
That's your brother?
Yeah, authentic, man. I've been knowing Tony since, I don't know, it's too long. But it's
it's my boy. We from Atlanta. So
oh, you guys from Atlanta?
I'm from Atlanta. He moved down here. I came down here. I'm staying with him. Shout out to Bullet RC. He came with me out here as well from VA. Shout out to the people I kick it with, Zaya X, ThatshoeGirl Katy.
How did you meet all of them? Just networking? Or?
Yeah, just networking. This is my first time meeting everybody in person.
I just want to say thank you so much for, you know, this insight of who you really are. And I just want to ask you, who are you?
Who am I? Just a guy that likes shoes and likes film and just loves life. In general, just loves life. Enjoying my life.
So I'm currently here with Bull One TRC. Welcome to BabyKhyani's channel, and I really appreciate you speaking with me.
No doubt.
So, you know, I really just want to know, where did your inspiration start?
So basically, I've been in shoes ever since I was a kid. My dad was in the shoes, like he was into the Jordan 5. He really liked the Jordan 5, and just growing up, I was a kid, you know, fortunate enough to just get, you know, the newest Jordans, newest Reeboks, newest Adidas. It was nothing for me to get the newest Jordan or whatever that came out, had the whole outfit to match it. Everything's correct, headbands and all that. I also used to play basketball too, so of course, showing up at the court, I gotta have like the freshest kicks on. I was actually pretty good at basketball too, but yeah, I mean, it all started from my dad, and then I took my passion and, you know, shoes, clothing, anything like that, and I just, you know, I was watching YouTube one day, kind of came up upon that, and, you know, I seen people doing shoe reviews, and a dude, older guy, Sneak Geeks, used to do them, and basically, I mean, I started from there, building blocks, picking up shoes, talking to people. I think networking is very, very important, talking to people and just being a relatable person. And, you know, I just built onto it, and that's what's brought me here. Videos, being humble for sure, talking to people and remembering who I really am.
What would you say would be the #1 key to start living your dreams?
#1 key to start living your dreams, I would say start now. Like, don't procrastinate. And if you're gonna do it to the full extent. You know, when I do videos and stuff like that, if I mess up, I like to do my videos one take straight through. If I mess up, I cut it, it's deleted, and I gotta start again. So, I mean, if you're gonna start something, start now, don't procrastinate. If you got a great idea, act on it. Don't let someone act on it first before you.
How are you just so inspiring?
I mean, I guess it was a push. It was a lot of my family. My dad, him knowing how much I like kicks and seeing what it actually could grow into, he definitely stood behind me, and helped me just get through it, gave me tips, and he just kept pushing me, egging me on to keep doing it. Now, I think my main drive is just meeting people that watch me, because they love to, you know, talk to me. It's kind of a crazy thing for me. Somebody say, hey, yo, I want to take a picture with you. Hey, can you sign some shoes for me? It's like, I don't know, it's just something a little bit different for me than usual. And I think just meeting people and just being able to come out to events like this and meet other people that do YouTube as well, I think I just like the social interaction. It's funny because I'm kind of a shy guy, so I like coming out and seeing people and talking to people. I mean, when I'm around shoes, it's easy for me.
Where do you see yourself in the future?
I don't know, I'll be in Miami tomorrow, but around, I don't know, I give myself, let me see, I give myself, because I'm in school right now, I guess I could give myself a 5-year span, 5 or 6 years, I'll be 25. Hopefully I'll be, you know, of course, out of the house, but I want to be doing this still. I want to have my hand in something bigger than me. Like, this show is great, awesome, and I just want to have, you know, something to do with something big. I want to be able to help people. I want to be that, like, someone that people look forward to as, like I want to say, a positive figure in sneaker culture and culture in general, anywhere. I just want to be a positive influence in people's lives. Any way I can do that, maybe talking to them, showing them a song to listen to, or just being a relatable person, laughing with them, is great with me.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a simple guy from Virginia Beach, born and raised, and just trying to make it out here, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it out here, just live life. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to live life.
Live life. Awesome. Well, you know, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for sharing who you are and your insight of just being a really awesome, genuine, positive thinking man.
Thank you.
And it's really inspirational for not only my son to see people like you doing and living and being their dream to the fullest extent possible.
Right.
So thank you for expressing that.
I want to shout out my family. I want to shout out my dad. I'm gonna spit them out real quick. Greg, my mom, Nicole, stepmom, Julie. You know, all my family, my sisters, and anybody, my family, anybody that's helped me. Man, Tony.
So you feel your family was a really big, like
big
part of
it was
you.
definitely family, and also the people that follow me. The family and followers, they really, once you start doing things like I do, you know, for someone to say, hey man, it's a dope video, hey, do this, do that, and they're like, oh, they can't come back again. They watch the video like, yo, that was a dope video, man. Yo, you're my favorite YouTuber, this and that. Yo, wish I could meet you, and this and that. That really pushes you forward, trust me.
How does it feel living your dreams?
It's surreal for me to be down in Miami right now, dealing with sneakers. When in 2011, I was just a 5'4", I was like 5'4", 220, just sitting down in my room with braces and, you know, showing you the newest Griffies that came out. So this is definitely, you know, definitely real crazy for me. And do you mind if I do one more shout out?
Yeah.
I definitely want to shout out my girl Anastasia, for sure. She's definitely a big part of my life, and yeah, I want to make sure I put her in there for sure.
And you say she's a big help, and she supports your movement and everything you do
she does.
fully?
She definitely holds me down, gives me a second opinion before I buy stuff. A lot of times I buy stuff and she still won't approve of it, but you know, she's definitely there, and definitely one of the probably most important people in my life right now. Definitely.
Wow. Thank you so much for being so beautiful, and as I mentioned before, expressing and sharing to us the man behind the camera.
No
So
doubt.
thank you again. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you for sure. All right, y'all.
And I am here with Miss TSGK. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
You know, I really just wanted to get the insight of your mentality and to really understand like what it really takes, not as far as having a boyfriend or a spouse on YouTube, but what does it take out of you to really be supportive and motivating him and motivating yourself to be here succeeding?
I think it's all about bringing new things to the table, kind of sitting down together and scheming new plans to put together. And also just knowing that he needs certain time to do what he has to do. I mean, some females would be upset that their boyfriend's taking 6 hours out of the day doing a video. But I understand that's something that he wants to do, and he's growing a following, and it's a business at the end of the day.
And what really started your motivation to being with your man and by his side?
It's a mix of just doing what I love and having someone there to do it with me is an extra motivation. And financially, it makes sense because I'm able to make something that I love into a legit business. Like, I don't work a 9 to 5. Like, I do what I love all day. So I think that it's fun.
How does it feel to be living out your dreams or, you know, seeing your dreams become a reality?
Today was kind of, what were they called, a stepping stone?
Show me your feet, support page.
It's kind of like a stepping stone to what I want to do. And it's an amazing feeling, I guess, because being 19 and doing things that I see 25, 30-year-olds trying to do, it's a really good feeling.
What would you say would be the #1 key to making your dreams come reality?
There's 2 things. I would say never give up, no matter what you do. Whether it's you want to make a t-shirt, a bracelet, always just do it and see what happens, because it's better to do it and say you did it and then not do it and have a what if. And then the other thing I would say is just always bring something different to the table. No one wants the same kind of t-shirt that came out or the same bracelet. Everyone wants the bracelet with a charm now, or something that hovers above the ground. Like, you always have to bring new innovative ideas, and that's what's gonna kind of set you apart from everyone else.
So where does your new and innovative ideas come from?
Just a mix of, people tend to think that the shoe community is just secluded to just shoes, and I like to bring other aspects into it, like sneaker pastries that I'm going to be doing at the next event, or towels for the beach, or having swim trunks for the next SoleXchange gift bags. Like, people that collect shoes do everyday things as well, and people tend to forget that. They eat, they wear swim trunks, and they smoke cigarettes, so people want cigarette things to dye their cigarettes out on. And there's just, you have to think outside of the box.
Where do you see you both in the next 5 years?
Hopefully, I don't know, I would like to be in the same place in Miami Beach Convention Center the same day today in 5 years, but something a little bit bigger.
Wow.
Not just a shoe event. I want to expand to fashion, graffiti, music. Just hopefully one day I can run out the whole Miami Beach Convention Center and just have everything going on at the same time with my name on top of it.
Congratulations on your venture to making your dreams become reality.
Shout out Zaya X, my boyfriend, for always supporting me and bringing me where I am today. Shout out to everyone just trying to make their dreams come true, and as being positive as yourself. Like, I love this type of video that you're doing right now and kind of sharing people's lives with everyone else. And
what I've learned from all of this and all of them is, despite where you come from, despite if people are always against you or trying to stop you, despite if you are raised with family support or not, be unstoppable. Be your dream in action. And the only one, the only person, or the only thing that will ever stop you from achieving greatness, from achieving success, or even power is you. Remember all, even when it comes down to sneakers, all dreams are possible.